So hi everyone. Let me just exit out. Make sure we're not seeing So hi everyone, my name is Jalise, and of course, sorry guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. So my name is Jalise, and
oh, you start already?
Yeah, I'm supposed to start.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Sorry guys, who's watching me?
And but you say and you.
Okay.
You just say and I'm looking at
it's alive. It's already live. Okay. So hi guys, my name is Jalise, and of course, this is Infinite Modesty Design.
Je m'appelle Roger.
And this is
this is Infinity Modesty Design.
Okay, thank you guys so much for joining me today. For those who are joining me live or watching the replay, I really appreciate you joining me today. We just wanted to do a promise live. Like I did promise that we was going to be live with my husband and I. So thanks for joining me today.
Merci beaucoup.
You're welcome. All right, good stuff. So if anyone has the link, I want to join me on Zoom. I want to ask any particular question, sewing related. I am more than happy to answer some of your questions. And then we have Jean Roger here. I want to introduce something to us today. And we're gonna pretty much plan it for our next live, right?
Exactly.
So what did you want to tell our viewers?
First of all, I want to present myself in French. Je m'appelle Roger.
Okay. So we're going to be doing a French live another time. Are we?
Nous allons prochainement, ce qui nous concerne, parler de la langue française.
Good. So hello for Natoya. Thanks for joining me. So what we want to try to do, so a friend of mine had suggests something that is very powerful.
Exactly.
And we wanted to actually start doing, as I mentioned, some French teaching, of course, which we're gonna pretty much prepare most likely for our next live, but sometime to attract French lovers of this, sewing lovers, because some people just call all the time and ask, okay, do you guys speak French, or do I speak French? And I said no. So then now my husband had the opportunity now to present himself in French. So their time will be doing French translation, I would say.
Yeah, nous allons procéder aussi à la langue française parce que c'est très important. Nous avons une école de couture et nous avons aussi des élèves qui viennent, qui parlent que français. Donc, je suis là à leur conduire dans leur occasion qu'ils ont eu d'apprendre le métier de couture.
Yeah, because I know my husband have a lot of French family, a lot of French viewers, and many of them just say, you know what, I have no clue what your wife is saying, but I love watching your wife when she do lives or when she do her YouTube videos. So I think it's a great way to also, share with some of our French viewers as well, right?
Mais bien sûr que oui, mais vous savez, nous sommes dans une ville ontarienne qui parle aussi l'anglais et le français. Et c'est à nous maintenant de voir aussi le côté francophone, même si nous ne sommes pas au Québec, mais ici en Ontario, présentement à Brampton, nous avons déjà des étudiants qui parlent français à cause de moi. Et nous aimerions avoir plusieurs étudiants qui parlent français, qui n'arrivent pas à parler l'anglais, et que voilà, moi je suis là, ça pourrait bien marcher. Voilà.
There you go. All right. Well, I have no clue what you say, but the good news I have, guys, is that as I discussed with my husband, we've been discussing in general that we want to do some French, and I did prepare some of my students. We're going to do it next class, or we're going to do it next live, or so on and so on. We won't do it today, but I just want to let everyone know who's joining me on Zoom, or even just who joined the replay, who does message me after and say, you know what, I watch your live, or, you know, this and that. We want to do some French translation as we go along. So you could say that as well.
Oui, bon, voilà, comme ma femme vient de dire, nous allons procéder aussi à la langue française afin de pouvoir attirer aussi ceux-là qui parlent français, effectivement.
There you go. Awesome. So for all those who say, yes, Jaleese, I want to learn French, I also want to learn it too. So we're going to learn it together, and we're going to do it live. So we're going to prepare a sheet. And then if I have a sheet to share, you know, I'll share it to my email for those who is my email. If I don't have a sheet to share, then we're just going to probably just come with our pen and paper. And my husband and I will do some, you know, simple, a bonjour, comment ça va très bien, merci. So there you go, right? So that's a simple thing we'll be doing on our next live. Sounds good.
Oui.
Okay, good. All right. Thank you guys so much. So Claudia and Anne-Marie is on with me on Zoom. Thank you guys for joining me. I know usually I do live mainly. No. To the eve. No, please no. Okay. Please no. I know we do a live mainly sometimes to the weekend, but again, sometimes based on my schedule. So I'm grateful to come on today. And for those who say, Jaleese, are you doing the live tonight? So it's still excited to have everyone on board with me. So thank you, Anne-Marie, for joining me. Thank you, Claudia, for joining me.
Merci beaucoup. Au revoir.
Awesome. Good stuff. So anyway, thank you, my husband. So definitely we'll prepare next time to do teach and learn and teach, or learn and speak French as we go along. So thank you guys so very much. So I won't be long tonight, guys, but I want to thank you again. I'd like to say thank you for all my viewers, whether one, whether two, whether many, those who have been replying to our emails, asking questions. I'm so grateful to have you guys on board today. All right, so Anne-Marie, Claudia, any update, any sewing going on that you want to share? Or any question you guys have in general, anything at all? You're free to say anything, or you know. It's up to you. But
I sewed an outfit that I wore to church on Sunday.
There you go. All right, awesome. Let me just
two-piece.
A two-piece outfit. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. How long did it? By the way, how long did it take you to make the outfit?
It took me about 2 hours to make the skirt cut and sew, because it was just a gather waist with double elastic, and then the top took me about 4 or 5 hours after cutting it out.
Okay, so 5, 6, so about 8 hours in total, right?
Yeah.
That's good. That's fine. And you see, if you notice, as you continue, you'll take it less and less and less, and eventually very less. So that's good. I like to hear when my current students, or when my current sewing buddies, I like to call everyone. Going. So there you go. Thank you, my darling, for sharing. All right. So Miss Claudia, have you been sewing? Or what have you been doing?
Since December, I haven't touched my machine because I was moving and everything. So I just put it out. Just put it out to start doing some stuff, because it's a while I didn't touch that machine. Every time I look at it, I'm like, oh my God, I have to come on. You have to come on. Yeah. So right now I'm in my sewing area. This is my sewing area.
Yes, that's what I wanted to kind of boast about. Didn't you tell me that you make your sewing room?
Yes.
There you go. So that's an improvement, right? So that means next couple. Woo. Okay, hold on. Let me pin you. So see. Let me add you completely. So how do I, okay, maybe I had to remove, and then add you on. So remove pin, and then maybe I'll remove myself. Okay, there, let's see your sewing room, girl.
Yeah, this is my sewing area.
Okay, you bought a new machine?
No, that was the first one I had.
Oh, okay, okay. Nice, nice, nice.
And the other one is there. And then I got this
the serger. Oh,
serger, yeah.
Congratulations. Have you used it yet?
No, I don't even know how to use it. I took, actually, I get it as a gift. Wow. Yeah, so, and then, yeah.
Nice.
That's my little corner here.
That is very nice. I like it. I like it. So right now,
It's very easy to use
do you
the
have two
serger.
machines? Anne-Marie's asking a question. Yes,
No,
Anne-Marie?
I said it's very easy to use the serger.
Yeah, it's not hard. It may be intimidating, but trust me. Once
Yeah,
you get
I just took it out from the box. I didn't even do anything with it. I don't watch the video, nothing yet.
yeah, and you just have to take your time. That's the pretty much about it. It's once you start, it's just intimidating in the beginning. That's the only thing. That's the only thing here. But good stuff. Congrats to your new sewing room. Yay.
Yeah, thank you.
Marva, thank you for joining me, Marva. You're on mute though. If you're saying hi, you're on mute. You are on mute.
I'm in the dark.
Okay. How are you, my darling? How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, good. I'm also happy to see you again. So good. I'm happy to see you again today.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. So this is Marva. I think Marva, you have a business, right? Let's kind of introduce you a little bit. So I'll just pin you a little. Let me pin you. Hold on. Let me see if I can get to pin you. Okay, so this is Marva here. We met, of course, through, sewing. That's pretty much it. So
that's right.
Yeah, what business? Can you just introduce yourself a little?
Oh, I've been doing satin bonnets. Everything made from satin, I make it.
Right.
And the bonnet I started since 2012 when there's no bonnet around. So you could imagine.
I know. I could imagine, girl. I could imagine.
Trying to convince people that the cotton is not good for their hair.
Right,
the
right.
satin is much better.
Right.
So,
good.
And up to today, I'm still teaching people because people don't seem to understand what this cotton does to their hair.
I'm teaching with that too. So maybe we could do a live together about that. What do you think?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, just to educate. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So bonnets, you make go ahead.
Pillowcase, headbands, long bonnet for braids and locks.
Right.
Ankara head wrap, Ankara bonnet.
Very nice.
Ankara bonnet wrap, everything have satin in it.
There you go. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And you started your business since when?
2012.
2012.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, because I even started mine 2018. Oh wow. So yeah, you start really so awesome. So thank you. So me and Marva met actually in a fabric store. Could you imagine that? Why am I doing in the fabric when I have so much fabric?
But the thing is with me, I always go and buy my roll of fabric. And every time I go, I buy more fabric.
Yeah, because it's best to buy it in the satin in the roll than to buy it.
Yeah.
Way cheaper in the roll. Yeah. Awesome.
And it's sudden satin because when he ordering, he always called me first to find out which one I need.
Oh, because that's nice.
It's certain satin I use for bonnets. Not all the satins are good for bonnets.
Okay.
So I just want to pick up the black one because I run out of black. So I went to pick up the black one when I run into you again.
There you go. Exactly. All right, my love. Thank you so much for joining tonight. Okay. Awesome. Night. Yes, thank you, my dear. Good night. All right, good stuff. All right, guys. Thank you everyone for joining me. So again, I just in a very brief live, I want to just announce that my husband and I will be doing a little bit more French. Like mentioned, a lot of his French friends, because for those who didn't know, my page I get hacked. So I use my husband page 100%. So by 100% using his Facebook page to post and all that, many of his friends from different either Congo or wherever it is always say, you know what, I always watch your wife. I have no clue what she's saying, but I just love when she's sewing, when she this, when she that. And then a very close friend of ours suggests, why don't he translate, which I think is a great idea. So sometime we'll be doing translation, I think, as we go along. But most was an announcement again, as I announced it before. I really want, you know, to teach some French as we go along. So it might be sew and French talk as we go along. So at least we'll be learning a little bit of French language, right? I guess. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Awesome idea. So thank you so much, Hillary, for joining me. Lisa, good night, all. Thank you so much, Hillary, for joining me. Lisa, for joining me. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I also want to announce as well as we go along, because I had promised my advanced student, it was Hillary. I think I'm free to call out my student's name. It was free, so it wasn't you, Anne Marie, or it was way before, because it was Hillary, Angie, Donna, and who else? I think Hillary, Angie, and Donna. Yeah. Since last year, I was supposed to do a men's jacket with them as a personal class. I had to do a personal class with them, and I never find to get the time to do that class. So I told my husband, it's not actually this, it's a men's jacket. I showed this pattern. I asked Angie to send me the pattern envelope, and she did send me, so I'll buy the pattern because I can't find the pattern again. But it would be a men's jacket. I want to do it as a live series. So that means I'll be, the first series, I'll be talking about the pattern front and back. I'll do it as a live general series itself. So the video might be personally for them. Like if I edit it, it might be personally for them. But overall, I'll do a live series video. So as I go along, I will share for those who wanna, and I'll talk about it in my email as well. For those who wanna buy the pattern, it's not Vogue. I have a Vogue here. It will not be Vogue. I think it will be butter, a sewing pattern. And of course, I will just do it free online. So there will be no charge or whatever. I'm just gonna be doing it live, but I'll let everyone know. So if in case you wanna buy the pattern and so on, it would be quite a bit of a process. So it's not just cut and sew. It would be because my husband will be here to measure the pattern to make sure it fit. So this is one of my goals, of course, for 2023 to do a live sewing on Zoom, to share with my viewers itself, very much live from cutting, sewing, fitting, and everything. So we'll see how it go. I'm excited about that as well. So we'll see how it go. Awesome. All right, guys. Next, I want to say, and if anyone want to interrupt me to say anything or to ask any question, you are more than free to do so. If anyone who is watching me want to ask a question, Laura, thanks for joining me as well. You could definitely just send me a message as well. We do offer sewing classes in Toronto as of right now. I'm hoping to come back to teach online as I go along. I'll definitely announce when that is set. For me to have personal classes, like not just live classes. I will always do live free classes, but personal classes, I would see how I could schedule it within my schedule by the grace of God as we go along. One of my next live as well, so beside the French, I want to do a tote bag. It's a very easy tote bag. I have the pattern here. However, I could also give you guys the measurement. Some of you guys did, like Claudia, you did it already. I think you did it already, Anne-Marie. I think most of my students did it already. But again, I have the sewing pattern for the tote bag. If anyone wants to get the sewing pattern from my website, you could. Or else the measurement, I'm gonna give you guys the measurement anyway if you cool in measuring. The only difference with the sewing pattern is that you have it permanently. So you could always go ahead and make a tote bag and make more tote bag for your family and friends if you have the sewing pattern. However, sorry guys, the measurement itself is 18 by 16. So 18 inch for the length of the bag, 16 for the width, all right? The strap is 28 by 4 inches, so 28 inches long by 4 inches width, that's for the strap. The pocket, so we do have a pocket. The pocket, I could give you the longer version, is 14 inches in length. The width is 7 inches, okay? Usually I say the pocket is cut on a fold. If you cut it on a fold, it would be 7 by 7 by 7. But again, just cut out a long piece to a short piece. Again, you could also get the sewing pattern on my website to make life easier for you, for those who want it. What I wanted to do briefly, guys, is just to cut out the sewing pattern. So I'm gonna pin myself fully here. And I'll remove every other pin and just add me. All right, good stuff. So I'm just gonna quickly put the pattern together here. I don't know if anyone on my screen can see me here. Especially I have so many different screens here. Okay, so this is the pattern here. What I'm gonna try to do with the pattern, most so I'll do everything for my next live by God's grace. Is just to show you how easy the pattern is. So once you download the pattern, if you should purchase the pattern, like I mentioned, the measurement, if you have fabric, you would always go with the measurement. If you choose to purchase the pattern, this is the first page of the pattern. So it says, I think it says number here. Oh, you know what? My bad. I actually print the pattern on a double side, so it's kind of messy for me. But anyway, let me just explain a little briefly. This is the front of the pattern, and it actually tells you where you are. So this side will be this page you have here on the pattern, right? So just like this, that's what the pattern is. Sorry, I thought I could have actually cut it out and put it. I didn't realize I printed on a double sided, so it's actually not helping me out right now. So this is the first page of the pattern. You cut it out, so this would be this side of the pattern. Then you would have this side of the pattern now. So this side of the pattern would be on this side. Unfortunately, I printed like this. So the symbol at the very top of the page is very easy to assembly. It would tell you exactly which side you are in the pattern. The next side of the pattern now would be the bottom. So if you see there's 4 square, there's 2 pages for the top, 2 pages for the bottom, and you just connect them together. All right, so that's it here. And then we have the next side here will be the other side of the bottom for the pattern. Then we have the strap. So this will be the end of the strap here. So you see, it's very simple. It tells you exactly where you are. Then there would be the middle part of the strap here. And then this would be the end part of the strap here. So it's very, very, very simple to connect. And then the last thing we have the pocket. So this is the pockets here. And then again, you could put the pockets. The measurement I have is if you want to just measure it like this, but this is on a fold. So that means once you cut out the pattern, the length of the pocket is supposed to be 14, the width is supposed to be 7 for those who want precise measurement, okay? Just letting you guys know. And lastly, I wanna say here, guys, the dotted lines here is where you have to connect the patterns on both sides. So when you see dotted lines, that means you have to connect something. When you see solid line here, that means don't touch it here. This is just a solid line. The dotted lines here, that's what you have to use in order to connect. All right, so I thought I could have put it together, but unfortunately my printer print double side and I should have checked before I even think about coming on live. But anyway, my bad there. So I already cut out my pattern here, guys, for the next class. So what I'm gonna do for my next live, I would go ahead and I will do everything. I wouldn't sew a bag on this live, of course. My next live, I would actually sew a bag fully for you guys. Just preparing everyone for the measurement. If you want to hear the measurement, you could actually replay this live to get the measurement, or you could actually purchase the, I'll put the link under this video wherever, if you want to purchase the pattern. I think the pattern is like $8. You could purchase the pattern and then we could go ahead and sew along together. You need 4 pieces of the bag pieces. So 4 pieces by the 18 by 16, you need 4 pieces, right? For your strap, you need 2 pieces. It's actually on the, it actually tells us what we need. You need 2 pieces for the strap, and then your pocket, you need 1 piece. It's a very, very easy pattern. This, I also teach that in my beginner session class. Let's say, for instance, you take a beginner's class, you have the opportunity to make a bag, very professional bag, and many of my students love the bag in general. All right, guys, so, was that clear enough, I think? Was that clear enough?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Any question, any comment, anything anyone want to mention again? Beside Claudia's brand new sewing room, which is fantastic.
Oh,
He was telling me about a sewing room. So, oh gosh. So, did you set it up, or did your husband help you?
what? Sewing room?
Uh-huh.
I set it up myself.
Set it up yourself, of course, why not? There you go. And that give me a thing. I'll also do another live with the serger, because I have a couple of people talking about a few people message me on my ads if I'm having a serger class. So thanks, Ivor. Good night. Thanks for joining me. Thanks, Sharon, for joining me. Really appreciate you guys joining me tonight. I will definitely have that in my radar, as you mentioned, that to do a serger class as well.
Yeah.
So, there's so many things I have all in mind, but as we go along, we see how things
Make a
go.
list, Jalise, make a list. and
I
check it
know.
out.
I think someone was telling me that because I have a lot of things in my head. I have so much things, even business idea I have in my head. And if I put it on paper, I would actually get it done.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. And you know, Anne-Marie is a teacher, so she have the teachers. You know, thank you, my darling. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. Yes, guys. So that's what I want. That's one of my announcements. So next class, I'm praying that we would actually just go straight into the French teaching, and then probably I'll do a little. I'll start the bag, or we'll see how it goes. One or the other, but at least we'll have a full either sewing or French session for my next live for sure. Sounds good, guys.
Yes.
Yep.
Awesome. All righty. So anyway, I would have to say ta-ta. I'm so appreciate for everyone who joined me on Zoom tonight. And anyone have any question on the live? So good night, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Good night, all. Thank you so much for joining me. Hello, good night. Awesome. So if you guys have any question as well, any question, alteration question, sewing question, anything, let's say, because I know the last time one of my students had she had a question about alteration. I'm more than happy to answer it on the live if I can, and if I cannot, I will, get the information out to you one way or the other. But come with your question if you have any question, guys, and it will make the live fun as we go along. All right, good stuff. Sounds good. Okay, guys, so I want to thank you so much. Love you guys so much for showing up. For those who are watching the live, watching the replay, I always want to share the word of God with everyone who is watching. Let you know that Jesus Christ loves you. He's the author for our soul. And by the grace of God, his intention is for all of us to get to know him as our
personal savior.
Amen. All right, Jalise is stuck.
Internet breaking.
Yeah.
And Maria, are you in Canada here or?
I'm in America, in Tampa, Florida. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Need to come up there because my family's in Brompton.
Oh, okay.
Definitely need to come up for sure.
When it's a good time though, when it's not so cold.
Yeah, exactly.
When?
Cold.
April, May, June, all the way down there, come, it's okay.
Yeah, like around yeah, you're right, April. Not May is still cold for May, January, February, March. April for sure. That would be a good time to come up in general.
That's when it stops snowing.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, I'm coming though. It's on my list.
Okay.
Good. So I'm also planning to have an event, a major event, which I had to actually talk with maybe everyone else had to bring on board to kind of have people might like to make within the summer. I'm gonna have a couple of events, so probably that would be sweet too. If you're down when I am running my event, who knows?
Okay. Just let me know.
Sure.
Absolutely.
So I can plan around that trip. Event.
That would be sweet. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, guys, have a nice night.
Thank you.
Just hang on 1 second, okay, dear? Okay. Take care. Bye-bye.
Tell your husband it's good seeing him so excited about sewing. I love watching the videos with him.
Yeah, I'll definitely let him know. I'll let him know.